Hello everyone, welcome to the Northern Tarot. My name's Andy. Today as usual on Wednesday we will go to the love reading, and this is gonna be love reading number 64. It is a general reading, so please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Okay, so the energies of what we are experiencing is the shifting from because Venus is in Cancer, so it feels like the shifting from the inside to outside. So it's a sense of we are coming to the playful mood very soon, but it still takes some time. So probably coming to the June, I see is a lot of love coming in June. I see a lot of joy and playfulness going on in June. So probably we will still going through a little bit of the preparations of the energies until it's really ignites in the house, in the ninth house. So the ninth house is in Leo, so it is about travel. So there will be a lot of moving around, going out and meeting up with new people. But for now we will need the help of spirits. That's why I really love this job, because days like this, when the energies are still not in place yet about the aspect that we're looking for, and we will need the deliveries from spirits and find out what is that we really need to watch out for. So let's go and we will find out. Okay, so love reading number 64. As usual, we will go to the oracle card first, and we will see what is the oracle messages from spirits. Love reading number 64. Let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. So that is the first card we have. Now with the love reading, I will do the full Celtic spread as usual. So let's go with a second oracle card. Let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. Now second card, let's see what we have. Calling in your soulmate. Your praise, affirmations and visualizations help bring you together. I actually do have that sense of it's a calling in soulmate season for people, because as we analyzed in the some of the video before of the week, of the month in June, and also what we talked in the introductions video today, I do have the visions of people trying to manifest in the new. This is like the new experience, the new life, the new people, the new friendship, the new relationships. It's something new that people start looking for. So that is. Oh, I just saw a. Is that a squirrel outside in my window, or is that a rat? Oh, sorry guys. I just watch out the window and I saw something moving in the window. I think it looks like a rat. It's not even a squirrel. Okay, so I was talking that I do have the feeling this is the time that for calling in soulmates. So if you were looking, if you are looking for love, or if it feels like this is a time for settling, or having some sort of companionship that serving your purpose. So what I always believe is soulmates tend to come when you are in that positions of needing help or guiding you through a certain period of time. So that is the most cases that soulmates gonna appear. But the rest of it, it's it's still in the period of experiencing, gaining experiences. So depends on how you feel within yourself. You will know that love coming to you or not. Because if once you completed all the curiosities, all the studies about yourself, for example, so you know what you're looking for, what the traits of the person that you're looking for, how they look like, all these sort of things. Because once you've completed all that experiences, you will have a full visualizations, and this is to serve your manifestations. And that is when we talk about calling in soulmate time. So you will know when you're ready or not. Okay, so let's go to the tarot and we will find out what is a message for love reading number 64. If you're new to the channel, please like, share the video and subscribe to my channel to help it grow. If you would like to donate, please find the donate button in the description box. Okay, so now let's go and find out love reading number 64 for the collective. We have 7 of Pentacles. Overall energies, you have 7, general energy, you have 7 of Pentacles. Challenge, we have 10 of Swords. So we'll do the new style. We'll put all the cards out first, and then we will go and have a look into that. Now, in the recent past, you have 7 of Swords. Your subconscious mind. You have 5 of Swords. Your mentality, you have 9 of Cups. Coming toward you, 7 of Wands. And you have your environment, you have 6 of Swords. You have the 9 of Pentacles, external environment here. Hope and fear, you have King of Pentacles. So someone in your mind, or you in someone's mind. And the 10 of and the outcome energies, we have the 10 of Wands. Okay, so let's see what we have. Let me check to make sure that everyone can see all the cards. Yeah, I think you can see it. Okay, so now what I see, the first things I see here in the recent past, that there's some sort of the test. You might have noticed or not, but there's some sort of people coming and saying things, but they did not really mean it. And the pattern, it feels old. So something very similar happened to you before. The deceptions from these type of energy. So it requires you to really see it for your own eyes. Now this is a sign of love will come to you after you can see it through for yourself, of what you need to really see it faster next time. So you were dealing with someone who, this is not a bad or good energy, right? But they just tend to say things, but the action doesn't match it. Now, for what reasons we don't know, but we don't actually need to know, because what we need to know is understand about ourselves, why we're doing that, or why we still are doing something to change. Because what I see is here, there will be something else coming toward you, and it's very similar, and you will it will trigger your calmness. So you're trying to be cool and calm, with people, right? But it comes to the point that you say that's enough, like why this is keeps coming toward me. So that is the energies that I see here. But there will be some surprises on your way, and you would feel quite content with yourself and moving forward. Right now, I can see people keep coming forth and back in their mind about someone. It can be someone by earth sign, but the problem is, you are fire sign, and it's just a square energy, and you really want to. There's a mutual manifestation between two people. I can feel here, so you feel like you want to maybe having a conversation or a quick chat with this person, but then you feel like there's no point because there's nothing changed. On the other hand, this person's quite there's something about this person that they do believe that you are the one for them. However, for some reason they refuse to make a move or want to take an actions or a step toward they maybe because there's a thin blockage in the air between two people, and it must be for reasons. Now, what I see here is you will need to overcome or to clear this type of energy, because it's like the old energy is clinging on your emotions or your subconsciousness somewhere. So you couldn't like start a fresh chapter, emotionally speaking, about relationship and love. So there is someone that you really need to be very upfront about the situations and moving forward, because I see the Six of Swords here and the Ten of Wands. But eventually you will manage. This is like the process you're trying to figure out what is that still bothering you, or what is that the details of the lessons that you learn. What is the detail missing? Because you got the general idea of the lessons through all the experiences, but there are some details that you still need to understand more about yourself, and it's a process of learning, right? Okay, so let's clarify this, and we will see. This is quite a lot of information. Now, seven of Pentacles we have. The Judgment. Seven of Pentacles is clarified by the Judgment. It's you actually stepping into your new divine plan, but you feeling like how, like you don't understand why you still stuck with some of the names of people pops up in your mind lately. So you're just still trying to figure out, but it's really the time to kind of like free yourself from all of that, because we are living in the energy field, and obviously that these are deceptive energy, but because they don't really do anything, or they don't really show anything, or in another words, it is harmless. That's why you keep digging in with your feeling and your thoughts to try to figure out what is that going on. But you don't understand that It's time to go. Seven of Pentacles and Judgment. Now the challenge is, because it's time to go, so the challenge is the Ten of Swords. To release everything. But why it's in challenge? That means that whoever that trying to, come back, or the Seven of Swords, which is in the recent past, as people trying to get back to you. People trying to kind of like say things that you wanted to hear, and you almost fall for it. But in that second of almost fall for it, you suddenly realize that, hang on, this happens before, because you are now getting more suspicious and more careful with the information you receive, and suddenly you realize that they still playing the same game. Something about it very deceptive. It's, as I say, because it's harmless, so it causes confusion. That's why the Ten of Swords is in challenge. So the Ten of Swords is clarified by the Ace of Swords. Gaining the truth for yourself, or the clarity for yourself. And that's exactly the theme of what spirits want us to know today. Now, because you got all of the details and all the evidences for yourself, of course, this is the type of energies that trying to convince you. Now, I don't know why they're trying to do it, because maybe they just don't want you to change, don't want you to leave, don't want you to evolve, or they're jealous of you because you're being happy, or if they are a bad person, then they just do it intentionally to distract you of the blessings. So the Seven of the Sword is clarified by the Five of Pentacles. Whoever that trying to convince you, or like just trying to reconnect with you, right? They don't need to offer you something, like love or relationships or whatever, even just a friendship, right? Don't take it too serious. But if you resonate with what I say, you will understand your situations. Whoever it is, there's a loneliness going on, maybe for both sides. So I think that's a clarity that you need to learn about. Now, this kind of energy indicates that there's a slight signals of codependency. Now, codependency means that people don't like the ideas of living on their own, because they feel lonely. Of course, no one wants to, but if that's your situation, then that's the challenge of the experience that you want to learn, to change the loneliness to the loneliness. So the loneliness is you with yourself, and fulfill yourself before you can start to reach out and share with people the love, the kindness. But this is like the mutual manifesting. So this is like the evil mind trying to speak to your right ear, and the angels speak to you to the left ear. Sorry, the evil the left ear, and the angels the right ear. So the angels say, you are the light, you are enough, your happiness ahead. And the evil mind say, no, you need someone, or that person needs you. That kind of idea, right? You want to understand if you're in that situation. So this is how it feels like. Okay, so, but anyway, it's the recent past. Because the people being removed one by one, and whoever is still left here, you're trying to figure out, so what is the role of this person? Maybe for curiosities, that's why you're still leaving the door open. Now the Five of Swords, let's see what we have. The Five of Swords is clarified by the Emperor. So this is your actually the message from your futures about things, because there's a Seven of Wands in the future too. Whoever it is, this Emperor has the same energy as the King of Pentacles. They will withdraw. I mean, they will kind of like disappear, or you would feel ghosted again. And then you would, because the clarity, the truth is right there. It's going on at the moment, but it's a challenge for you to see if you can see through it. That's why it's a challenge. So whoever it is, you were absolutely right since the beginning that you can look at it any way you want, but obviously it's a test to yourself. So you will have to question yourself why the same pattern still going on, or why the same people still trying to get back to you. There's a sign of you haven't changed something about yourself to manifest the new things. So that is the only ground reasons for everything in life. So please pay attention about that. Now, the Nine of Cups is clarified by the Eight of Swords. So very soon you will be very, very happy, and there is some sort of like very cheerful news or some celebration thing going on, because you see through things. See the Eight of Swords here. The Eight of Swords is actually the challenge you will overcome. So you're gonna gain that clarity for yourself, and you will be very, very happy. And should I clarify the Eight of Swords? What is that about? No, because you're gonna feeling totally closing that door of the old stories, because it is now comes to the point you find it's too much. It's even worse than fairy tales. So you rather listen to the fairy tale rather than these old stories. So now the Seven of Wands. Let's see what we have. Seven of Wands clarified by the Nine of Wands. Yeah. So someone trying to get back to you, and you will see it clear and through it. And see it clear and through all the factors that was being kind of like hidden. So they actually been playing the game of, giving some how I say, cover of the details of things, or just choose to say things that suit your ears, things like that, and you see it through. That's why you just want to bin it, done and dusted. That's how I see it here, and it will be dusted once you will recognize how silly people doing and living. Now this is actually not something, as I say, it's not something harmful. That's why you're giving it some. It's like giving the questions of doubt. You don't want to jump in conclusions. You still want to giving yourself a chance, for example. There's nothing wrong with that. But whatever it is, you will decided to move forward on your own with a clear path and a clear head. That's the most important. the clear head, because this clear head allow you to looking for the new things, the new experience. So the Six of Swords is clarified by the Ten of Cups. There you go. So as long as you make that decision, so this is gonna be quite soon. This is not until even June, because probably right around this time or this weekend you will get that clarity for yourself. As I say, when Mercury started going direct again, she brings a lot of clarity. If you remember one of the video, I say that, and this is one of the things that Mercury, does you a favor to show you things. Okay, so we have the Ten of Cups. You will be very happy after making the decisions. Because the fact is, it gives you a sense of achievement for your own growth. That's the thing. You will soon realize that love is something. Now, if you seek looking for love now, if you seek for love, love will be something that it's about mutual. How I say, it's like the mutual support for each other to grow, but not about having to share and exchange things and then create all these codependency on each other. It's very unhealthy. So you actually stepping into the new level because your experiences have been fulfilled for the lower level, and now you're stepping into that level. So the Nine of Pentacles is clarified by the Three of Pentacles. This is you will be very, very happy on your own for a while, because you start to learn how to fulfill yourself with desire and satisfactions by working on the details of your life or the new foundations before you're ready to bring in the love. That's why I say this is like you need that clarity so you can manifest the new soulmate, call in the soulmate. So you need a clear head. You need a fresh, ideas, and prepare even the fresh heart. Because what we've been going through recently with all the energies and upgrading, sometimes it feels a bit too much. But if you compare yourself now to, let's say, even last month, the stage of the emotions where you are is much more healthier. It's more pure. It went through the purification somehow. If you're still dealing with some, how I say, problem and troubles in your relationship, unable to solve it, then there will be some missing experiences about that type of patterns of the relationship that you are in or you are dealing with. It can be fixed, it can be solved if the two parties want to work on the details of the situations. But they have to genuinely want it to work, because if only you want the true, the genuine feelings, and the other person just like playing along and kind of like giving you the words you want to hear, it will never last. That's the problem. Okay, so now the King of Pentacles. This is quite interesting. So clarify the King of Pentacles. We have the Queen of Cups. Definitely, when you say no to someone who's quite self-centered, selfish, deceptive, players, this Emperor here is someone who hiding a lot of things that you might not even know, and you don't even want to know it. because it's very old stories, because it's not gonna be something new. But what I see here is, as long as you release all of that, there will be some sort of meeting chances here. So let me clarify the King of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups, because it's like it shows you the sense of who is the model that you're looking for the next chapter, for the next mission. Because this is about doing, because you're looking for someone who can do the joint mission with you. But for some reason, there's no kind of like physical contact here. I can see here yet. People kind of thinking about each other. So let's clarify the King of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups to see what is the relationship. The Queen of Cups again. Another cards, we have the Five of Swords again. The Queen of Cups, Five of Swords. So this King of Pentacles probably is the Emperor. So I don't know why, but see, because the Queen of Cups is actually your energy, and the Queen of Cups is so persistent about not giving it. This is a go, so she doesn't want it. She feels like the best is to keep all the emotions for herself, because she doesn't have the trust in this person. That's why I say this person is really believe that you are the one. But because I don't know if they stuck with something, they can be stuck with something, having a baggage of something, or because they're too selfish or self-centered. They just think for themselves. So it's just the conflict, spiritual conflict of people, because you see things a different way and people see things a different way. It's not a big deal. Okay, so the Ten of Wands. I was hoping that the King of Pentacles was someone else, but the energy is still very much the same, and you seem to be very determined in your decision. So the Ten of Wands, let's see what we have. The Ten of Wands clarified by... Now the Ten of Wands is actually about your life gonna be to the new page after... Yep, so I was right. So you decided to stick to your plan, and all you were looking for is that clarity for yourself, so you can have a fresh start. And the Ten of Wands clarified by the Empress. You will be very, very happy in the new life with the Empress, because the Empress is actually about you actually ready to mate. That's the thing. I don't know why, but I can see that a lot of people might, stepping into the pregnancy seasons very soon when they moving on. So your soulmate must be somewhere that, waiting and ready for you. But anyways, that was a joke, right? About the pregnancy things. But the Empress does have that abilities of making everything grow around herself. So as long as you moving forward with the plan or the visions of the divine plan that sent to you, sent to your mind, as long as you just follow the call, If you feel the urge, of course, don't force yourself anything. And you will start to create the new environment to attract love. Now, with this reading, I don't really see love, but what I see is the very important step to prepare for calling soulmate seasons. So this is what I see. So if you resonate with the situations or the stories, please leave me the comments so I know where's the collective at the moment. Or if you want to share any ideas about this reading, then feel free. But for now, sadly, that I cannot say that this is love. But love is after this. This is what I would think, because you have the Six of Swords heading toward the Ten of Cups. So whatever it is, but it will bring you the satisfaction, the fulfillment of everything that you were looking for. Because the Empress is someone who's really on her own power, because she healed herself and she got all the knowledge for herself. And that is exactly the process we see here. So you are in the way to become the Empress. So good luck, everyone. If you would like to donate, please find the donate button in the description box, and I will see you in the next one. Thank you and bye bye.